How much do you weigh?
Yeah, bro. I gotta ask, bro, because we looked it up.
The internet says 260. I'm like, he's not 260, bro.
Yeah, bro. We looked it up. Like, no way.
I ain't finna cap to y'all. I ain't weighing myself in a minute.
What's up, guys? It's the St. Brown Brothers. We're back with another episode of the St. Brown Podcast. You already know who it is. It's me with my brother EQ. We got a very interesting guest today. I'm excited. You guys are going to love it. To give you guys a quick hint, he did win Angry Runs this week. You guys can all probably figure out who that is. So make sure you guys stay tuned in for that interview. It's going to be great. Got some great questions for him. So make sure you guys stay tuned in. But other than that, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page and wherever you get your podcasts. Hit that bell to get notifications on all things St. Brown Pod related. And lastly, if you really fuck with us, make sure you cop some merch. And that's only if you're truly an avid listener. You're, listening every week. You're not just scrolling through, going to or watching the Instagram clips or the Twitter clips. You're a fan of the podcast. You're listening. Cop some merch, man.
Let's get right into it. Another, disappointing week for you guys. You guys lost to the Eagles.
Another disappointing week. Damn. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Last week was disappointing?
Oh, I thought it was. I'm tripping. I thought last week was the Vikings.
No, you're good.
My bad. Okay, sorry. Anyways, I digress. You guys lost to the Eagles. Tough game, Sunday night, whole world watching. What's your overall reaction? I got some questions for you. Just watching the game, just irritations.
Yeah, I would just say, man, it's frustrating losing. And I wouldn't say just losing, but the way we lost, I feel like it's frustrating. Our defense, I feel like they played an outstanding game.
They did.
I mean, that offense has a bunch of playmakers. They got a strong O-line. I mean, they stopped the tush for them. I mean, I'm out there. I'm like, they're going tush push. They're about to get this fourth and whatever. They stop them. We come out. We kick the field, whatever. But just watching them all game, I feel like, they balled out. I feel like played the best game that they could possibly play. So it's just frustrating being on the offensive side of the ball and us not being able to convert on those fourth downs, put points on the board like how we really wanted to, how we did the week before. But honestly, with the players that we have, I feel like we know we can be. It's just a matter of us, putting it all together, all position groups. And we can do it. So we have not lost faith as a team, as an offense. I think that we have the right guys on our team, the right coaches, the right everything to, flip the page of that last game and move on and get things back on track how we did the previous week. So at the end of the day, it's still frustrating. You don't want to lose, especially in that manner. It's not like we put up 30-some points and lost. We only had 9 points. We didn't convert on any fourth downs. We had some explosive plays, but we were able to just not able to finish it. So, like I said, we have full faith as an offense that we'll be back on track. We just got to, pay attention to the details. I feel like it's the little things, man. We just got to hone in and lock in.
All right, man. I'm not a interviewer, bro. I'm not a reporter, bro. This is the St. Brown Podcast. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Jameson Williams celebration. When I saw him do it, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, do you guys not know penalties in the NFL? Bro, you as a leader in the receiver room need to get, he's a baller. He's great for the team.
I don't even think he knew that was a penalty.
Okay, but everything he does either gets fined or penalized, bro. When he scores.
Fined is fine.
I know. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying, bro, these are penalties. Bro, people think oh yeah, 1 point. No, that could cost you the game. Not only can you lose by a point, but also if you don't get that PAT, you might be down by 4 points later on when you really would be down 3 in field goal range. But now you need a touchdown and you don't get the touchdown. So that 1 point changes a whole lot of shit in the game. And in games like that against the Eagles, which could be a game in the playoffs, you can't be doing that, bro. You need those extra points.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't want that. No one wants a penalty. If he wants to get fined, that's on him. But obviously, once you start getting penalties, takes especially the wind was crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially
The
in
wind
that
was crazy. They
windy-ass
showed
game,
the pregame kicks. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, the wind
As
was
soon
crazy.
as he did
so,
that, I'm like, bro, now
but he didn't know that was a penalty. He even told me on the sideline like he didn't know he didn't know that was a prop.
I didn't think he knew it was a penalty.
Because I know he wouldn't
I know.
have
I
done
don't
it
think
if
he
it
knew.
was a
But I'm
penalty.
saying like you need someone in your building to talk to me about penalties what you can't do. We had that in Green Bay, but I don't know. But
I feel like we all know like what the penalties are. Like you can't use a prop. Any
I
prop
think
is a
we
penalty.
knew in Green Bay about the field goal is because one, Randy Moss mooned it or rubbed his ass on it. Two, I knew about the goalpost can't dunk. I think J-Mo dunked too. It's because Jimmy Graham's told me like
we know you can. Yeah, you can't.
he dunked
Everyone
though.
knows that. Yeah, I know, but that was because we were up by. That was a Seahawks game, I think, last year. We were already up by.
Anyways, bro,
a certain amount.
Someone in the Lions organization needs to talk to J-Mo. Like you can and can't do like if you want to get fined, this is a fine, not a penalty. Like you can do this. Like done. You know.
He was on the sideline like, damn, bro. He's like, that's on me, bro.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm like, nah, you good, bro. Like, it's fine. Like, I know after he did, he's like, fuck, bro. I did not that is not what the fuck I wanted to happen, bro. And I promise you, he did not. He has no idea what he's about to do. I know when he scores, and he just saw it and did it. So if you just said George Pickens celebration, he knew it was a flag because he's seen J-Mo do it the night before. I don't know if you saw George Pickens did the same thing last night, Monday night. He scored and ran up to it and just hugged it. I'm like, him and J-Mo, but I swear they're the same player, like on the field. It's hilarious.
People that watch the game, obviously we know Eagles have a good defense. They batted hella passes, which is like, it's unfortunate. Like, I guess they teach that if the interior D lineman, if you can't get there, like go up. Like it's unfortunate. The ball didn't bounce your guys' way a few times, but that's football. But other than that, bro, I'm watching the game. Like your defense is balling. You're like, you guys are like getting no fourth down conversions, which is like, okay, that's you guys live and die by the sword. But the defense is coming in, getting stops, holding them to field goals after you guys don't convert. But then I'm looking at you guys like, bro, you guys are running the ball consistently. It's not working. The only time you guys really scored is boom. I don't know what you guys call it, but we used to call it like a strike route. I don't know if it's the same route you and Jim ran, but it's similar. Boom, boom, touchdown, screens to Jameer. Like you guys, even though like, yeah, the offense wasn't meshing on pass play sometimes, like with Goff and receivers, whatever, wasn't meshing, but like the run wasn't working. And then to top it off, fourth down, I'm like, no way you guys have a fake punt run into the state defense where you can't run the ball on them in a regular offense. And they want to run a fake punt into the defense when they don't even care about the punt. They're just there to look at the fake.
I don't control those calls. The fourth down,
I understand that. What was your thoughts?
That we were going for it or that the fake punt?
What was your thought when you saw you ran a fake punt into the state defense?
I didn't even see it, honestly, because I was walking back to the sideline. And then when I saw
what was your thoughts after you saw it?
I mean, it is what it is. Like, fake punts have worked for state defense.
I know, but like,
either they were just overly prepared for that, which is good on their part, but I've seen fake punts.
I mean, they were overly prepared. That's why their defense was out there.
I've seen fake punts work on state defenses.
Okay.
And we have to, we got to establish a run game. We can't just not run it all game.
I understand, but you tried to establish it. It never got established.
Well, you can't just throw every play. Like, you still have to run it.
No, I understand that, but you ran too much is what I'm saying.
No,
at some point, you got to change. Yes.
With the running backs we have and the line we have, bro, you still have to. Even if it's not, you can't just throw it every play.
Okay, it's like football's a little bit of chess. I'm not saying throw every play. It's a little bit of chess.
We're not running it every play.
You're running it way too much.
No, we weren't. We have
it's like at some point you got to look.
Passes.
At some point you got to look.
Was it 42?
It was too late. How many rush attempts? Can we look this up? How many rush attempts we had?
Yes, let's look it up.
Look it up. I'm gonna keep talking though. I'm like, at some point you gotta realize this shit ain't working. Like, you have a great line, but their D line is
37 pass attempts. I think we had.
How many rush attempts? Check.
I think we had 60 plays. So that's what 20.
It's way too many.
23 rushes.
Yeah, bro, it wasn't working. 18 rushes only. Damn.
18. Huh.
It felt like way more.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
We were not running it like that.
Damn, then maybe it just felt bad watching it. Like, I'm like, no way we're still running it. But also, you guys had a lot of 3 and outs. So, like, it felt like, or not 3 and outs, but like, you guys didn't sustain many drives, and it felt like because the runs weren't going nowhere. I was at with Osiris and Isaac at their house watching the game, and I left with 5 minutes to go. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking leaving. This shit's overcooked. What happened to when I got back? You guys were down. Was it 6 points? 7. How'd that happen?
They got
I
the
tuned
ball.
back in real
They
got
got the ball back in their own territory. We punted it. They got the ball back in their
Yeah.
own territory. We stopped them. They ran the tush push, I think, twice. A
You
4th and
guys
1
stopped them?
in their territory. Yeah, we stopped them on 4th and 1 on their tush push.
Oh, I didn't see. I missed
Got the
that.
ball back. We ended up kicking the field goal, cut it to 9, kick it back to them. This is in front of the 2-minute, or we had 3 timeouts left underneath the 2-minute, I think. Just under the 2-minute. And we burned the first 2, then 3rd down, they throw it. PI call.
So I saw this drive. First of all, terrible call. Second of all, they don't say, "Oh, go ahead." What do you think about this? What's your opinion on this?
What do I think about this call? I mean, I don't think it's a PI. But the craziest part is they weren't even.
Go ahead.
Damn, can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said the craziest part is they weren't even calling They weren't calling no PIs all game. So for them to call that at the end of the game, to me, it's crazy. If you're gonna call PIs, like some crews, I feel like they call PIs like throughout the game, so you already know what kind of game it is.
Do you guys
They
know
didn't call anything
pre-game?
Yeah, we already knew what kind of refs were, but like
Yeah, okay.
they weren't calling anything throughout the whole game. Like it was clean game, like no PIs, no. Maybe we had maybe there was one holding call, but like there was no flags on the secondary. Them or us. And then for that to happen, and then I saw the play, I said, "Damn, that's crazy." I mean, look, if we get that call, do we win? I don't know, but it would have given us another chance to maybe have a crack at something. But at the end of the day, we had hella chances to make plays, so it never comes down to one play. But that was a crazy play.
Of course. Did you know that some teams don't show the scouting report to the players of the refs? Did you know that?
How do you know?
I've been on multiple teams,
and they don't do it.
No, some teams don't do it.
What teams?
I don't know. I don't remember. Honest to God, I don't remember. But like I thought it was a normal thing. Like you go to the NFL, I'm like, oh shit, they're scouting the refs, telling you the tendencies. Oh shit, so you know what to do. Like this guy calls OPI, this guy calls DPI. I get to another team, they're not even telling me.
What team?
I don't remember.
You do. You just don't want to say it.
I know. But hand to God, I don't remember.
Well, you've been on the Packers, so it wasn't them.
It's either the Saints or the Bears. I don't remember. It's one of those.
So one of those teams don't do it. I mean, probably not the Bears anymore.
They both have new. Head coaches
probably the Saints.
They both have new head coaches. I forget what teammate I was talking to, but after I saw that PI call, I was like, bro. At the end of the day, this is the National Football League, billions of dollars, hella shit's on the line. These refs need to get fined for fucking bad calls. Like, bro, if players get fined for stupid shit, like, you need
my thing is this, like,
reduced.
Why can't they review? Why can't you review a call? Like, because then every call get reviewed.
They had that one. They did that one year. PIs were challenged. You could challenge PIs.
Like, you should be able to challenge one call like throughout the whole game.
Bro, were you in the league when they had that? Where you could challenge PIs?
No,
they did it for 1 year and they took it out. Or you must have been.
Why? Were coaches just throwing the flag for any?
Yeah, overturning shit, like, bro. Because I would say though, in the refs' defense, even though I'm speaking from emotion a little bit, I feel like PIs is one of the hardest calls to make in a lifetime. Like it's easy to call holding, you see it. Face mask, you see it. Hands to the face, you see it. Like PI, like if it's not blatant, it's hard to see sometimes, But like still, like they need to bring back the rule you could challenge the PIs.
It's just at least just one, like. And
you should be able to challenge bullshit calls.
No, you should be able to challenge one penalty call game.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great addition.
But I feel like coaches wouldn't, like, if it was the first quarter and something bad happens, they're not gonna try to blow their load early, and then they fuck around, nothing happens the rest of the game. Like, damn, I should have used it.
No, bro. I mean, no. You should have. You know what you should do?
What, one and a half?
Have two. Do you have two challenges of regular challenges?
I don't know. I know.
Right,
I know.
But if you get them right, you keep going, right? It should be like you should have one regular challenge to challenge downs and one challenge to challenge penalties. And if you get it right, you keep going. If you get it wrong, burn timeout.
Like in basketball, they have that. The coaches can challenge any call, any foul. Like it works.
But very simple. Just have two challenges, one for like downs and stuff like that, and another one for penalties. Or you could do them for both.
Wait, so you were in the league when they had that?
They tested out for 1 year. You could challenge. I think it was after. I'm not. It's a long time ago. I think it was after the play where the Saints and the Rams in playoffs, and you remember to do blatantly PI'd them. Yeah. And didn't call it. I think it was after that year. I think because that was crazier. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So they need to bring that back, bro. Like, I feel like the Chiefs won hella games last year off crazy penalties.
Crazy
That's what-
plays
that's-
in general.
But penalties too. That's why there's so many memes about the Chiefs paying the refs because they won so many games from like crazy penalties, bro. It's insane. Like those one-score games they won last year, a lot of those like they won because of penalties,
And
like roughing the passer, PIs. Like
yeah, we'll get into that later. But Chiefs, lost again. Some people think they're out of it. I don't think they're out of it until they're out of it. But I digress.
yeah, they're not out of it.
Commanders versus Dolphins in Madrid. Did you watch that?
I did not. Did you?
I didn't. I maybe saw like 3 plays.
But I would say I saw like reviews or like TikToks of a fan saying like American fan in Madrid saying that was like the most boring NFL game. He said Spaniards will never go to another NFL game because that shit was so boring.
Really?
He says it's ruined in Spain. I didn't watch it, but I don't know if he's right or wrong. But
I mean, I feel like
I didn't watch the game.
I feel like a lot of guys, they probably don't know the rules either. Like you think
Yeah,
about
but
it.
he was American. He was American. He said it's cooked in Spain. They don't like football.
I mean, I feel like even if it was a better game, they still wouldn't have that much fun. It's like
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
what's
knows?
one city you would want to see the NFL play a game in? Like other than the cities that they've already played in.
Off the top of my head, I think Tokyo. I think, even I don't know how big the market is of football, American football in Asia or Japan, but we do know Asian or Japanese football player that we trained with. So we know they play it over there, but I don't know how big it is. But I think it'd be cool. I think the NBA is big in China. I don't know how big it is in Japan, but China, like, Beijing or, Tokyo would be lit. Yeah.
Tokyo would be OD. Like
OD, huh? Yeah.
I already know. Like I feel
imagine
like their culture is like super as dope. Like they're gonna be fans. Like like the Shohei fans. I mean, that's a little different, but still, like
yeah. What would you?
If I had to choose one, I mean, I feel like you took mine, Tokyo. So other than that, I would go South Africa.
Okay.
I feel like I don't think any games have been played. Yeah, Africa is like an untapped region. I feel like.
So out of all the countries in Africa, you want to go South Africa?
South Africa, yeah. I mean, they had the World Cup there. Like that, when I was a kid watching the World Cup there, it just looked lit. Like South Africa just seems lit. Like, and I think their seasons are switched. So when we're in the winter, they're in the summer. So if they had a game now in South Africa, it might be, I don't know what the weather is, but I think it's hella hot. Might be too hot, but it would still be lit. Like get a warm game, like switch up, especially if you're in a cold area. Like I'll be lit.
You just want to play there because of Lions. They have Lions there.
I didn't even think of that. That would be lit too. Like, bring a line to the game, like that would be OD.
Didn't you say Dan Campbell wanted to get a lion for the games?
He did. A live line.
That would be OD.
Like just imagine running out the tunnel with you. Like
I wonder. I mean, I'm sure it's a freaking safety risk, but like the NFL. I mean, I think college teams have. Some of the teams have the pets come out. I think Texas has the bull or the cow, or whatever. I think I seen a bulldog maybe. But if you guys had a lion come out, yeah, I mean, if you had a lion come out, that would be OD. Imagine playoff game, just a lion come out the tunnel.
Bro, we would not. I'd be scared as fuck. I'd be hella far away from that bitch.
Of course, but like, yeah, me too.
I'll let that bitch go 50 yards or 20 yards in front of me before I start going.
What? I'll have hella people in front of me. Like, ain't no way.
Or I'll just get close for one picture and then just back up. Like,
you think your lion will be able to kill like a D lineman?
Well, kill anyone. Bro, imagine.
No. Wait. In full helmet, like if he like protects his neck.
Yes, easy.
Probably, yeah. You're right.
It's gonna crush that plastic in 2 seconds. Pop.
I don't know if it'll crush the plastic, but it'll get his neck for sure. They're trained hunters. Anyways, let's move on. We're getting I was getting off subject. Buccaneers lost to the Bills. I know you probably didn't watch that. You were preparing for the game. I caught a little bit of it on Red Zone. Josh had a great performance. 6 total touchdowns, which was crazy. They beat a pretty good team in the Buccaneers. Are the Bills back, do you think, or I mean,
I feel like the Bills never left. The Bills are still a good team. They got Josh Allen. They got playmakers. They got a good defense, a head coach. I feel like that, their defense is always going to be right with McDermott. So it was a crazy game. I feel like it was back and forth early on. I think Josh threw a pick in the red zone. It was crazy. And then just for that score to be so high, I think Josh had like 6 total touchdowns. So I mean, Josh Allen's going to be Josh Allen at the end of the day. That's another team. I feel like the Bills, they may drop a game or 2 or 3 in the regular season that they should have won. But at the end of the day, like everyone knows who the Bills are. You probably don't want to play them in the playoffs. You probably, when you see them on your schedule in the regular season, you know it's going to be a tough game. So the Bills are, I mean, they're a good team. Everyone knows that. Buccaneers are also another good team. I feel like the Bucs have the injuries to the receivers have kind of, hurt them. But Mike Evans, I still think is not back yet. So, but the Bucs are still a good team too. They got a good defense. But it was a close game. That running back on the Bucs was balling out too. Shout out to him. I saw him. He was going crazy. Because I think Bucky Irving's out still. He's a beast too. But so Bucs have some injuries, but I mean, Bills are Bills, bro. Like they're gonna be good until they lose. Like they got Josh.
I have a off-subject question I just thought about. We're watching your game. Me and Naz were talking about uniforms, and I asked you and the fans this, maybe non-Lions fans, because they won't be biased. I want to know what people think about your uniforms, because me and Isaac are sitting there like, damn, like the Lions uniforms look good. And I'm like thinking to myself, I swear to God, 10 years ago, they look so shitty, so ass.
They look better, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking like it's because you guys are playing better. I'm like, it has to be like you guys are playing better. You just like associated with good. I'm like, even the Lions logo on the helmet, it hasn't changed, right? Because I remember looking at it, like, that's a shitty ass line to have on the helmet, but it looks better now all of a sudden. And I asked Isaac, my brother, think about this: the Packers, if they were an ass team, green and yellow is a shit combination. Like, if you saw a Pop Warner team and you're going to play them and they come out in green and yellow with like a, I don't know, like a fucking, I don't know, whatever weird logo on their helmet, you'd be like, that's the ugliest colors I've ever seen in my life.
For their logo is standard though, like the G.
The logo is standard. I'm saying, like, think about if you're playing. I'm just talking about the colors. Like, if you see a Pop Warner team green and yellow, give me a random logo, a freaking, I don't know, a lion. Put a lion on it. That will look so disgusting. You'd be like, bro, this is the ugliest. But because they're historically a good team and have hella fans and usually win a lot of games, that it looks good, kind of.
What do you think about our jerseys from now to what it was 2 years ago? Like, we changed it.
I mean, we thought about it. We talked about this because the last time you guys wore the white pants, right? Or the gray pants.
Yeah, but I'm saying we changed our uniforms 2 years ago. Like, we just got new ones.
They look better.
Okay.
Yeah, they look better.
What do you think about the gray pants that we wore over the white pants?
I mean, you can switch up every now and then, but I think the white pants, all white's better. But it's a good switch up,
Yeah.
And I'm just like thinking, like, I was just thinking about this because the Bills were so ass 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You guys, the Lions were ass, and now all of a sudden you guys are good. I'm like, it's just weird how some teams switch and some teams just stay bad for long. Like the Browns, kind of, get shit together over there. Anyways,
Bears at Vikings.
Oh yeah, Bears at Vikings, crazy game.
Did you watch it? I watched it.
I mean, I'm watching Red Zone, so I'm catching.
I'm watching like
glimpses.
Teams that are in the division. Those are the games I'm watching. I'm watching, Giants, Packers, Bears, Vikings. Bears, Vikings was crazy. I mean, Vikings were down all game. They couldn't really do much on offense. Then right at the end, they score. I'm like, okay, like I low-key, Vikings have a worse record, so I wanted the Vikings to win.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kick it off to the Bears with like a minute something left, and they take it down, like a 45-yard return. I'm like, oh yeah, or 50-yard return. I'm like, it's over. Like all they need is like 10, 12 yards, and they're kicking it. And sure enough, ran it down, kicked the field goal, Bears win.
When do you guys play the Bears next?
Last game of the season. Would you like to come? I know you like Chicago. Like
the only thing is gonna be so cold. Like it's gonna be so cold, bro.
Like what? Bro. Like what are you anticipating?
I mean, depending on how windy it is, I know it's gonna be cold, but like depending on the wind, it can make it 10 times worse. So like,
what was that? Was it Bills Bears? That was OD cold. What was that,
dude? I don't want to say like I'm happy I missed the game, but like have I told the story already? I don't know, bro. I'm in Chicago. We're playing the Eagles, and like I don't know, it was first, second quarter. I catch a dagger or whatever, basic. I get a first down, but like I get slammed to the ground, boom, concussion. Like right away, I know, fucking dizzy. I get off the field, mandatory 1 week or whatever. Then next game, Bills game. It's supposed to be one of the coldest games ever, like cross the northern.
Oh yeah, bro. That's when we played I think
yes, it was frozen, right? The Panthers.
Was it the Panthers? Oh
yes.
My god, bro.
So but you were in Carolina, we were in Chicago, bro.
Carolina was freezing too.
Listen, and protocol is I can't go to the game under concussion. And Mama had already bought her flight. I'm like, bro, I have 2 tickets. I'm just gonna use my ticket to get in the game. So I literally went with my mom. drove to the game. Went in this, I already knew it was gonna be cold, so I wore like 3 sweats. Hella, bro, not enough. I sat there for 3 drives. I'm like, yeah, we went to the playroom, waited for the guys to just watch it on TV. It was the coldest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was watching the guys play. I'm like, bro, I know every single guy out there just wants the game to be over with. It was insane how cold that was. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, like, at all.
Yeah, bro. Like cold games, like that Panthers game, the fucking turf was rock.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's crazy. Think about how cold it has to be in Carolina for it to be frozen. Now, imagine that in Chicago. But move on. Seahawks lost to the Rams. I don't know if you caught that.
I watched some of it. I was kind of during when we were going to the bus leaving, so it was hard to watch. But I saw some, like, I saw Devontae's. You see his 1,000th
catch.
Can't even say the word. Wait,
get it out.
1,000th catch was what, a touchdown? It's crazy.
I'm not even gonna attempt that.
But yeah. I mean, I didn't even know Darnold. I didn't even know. Yeah, I seen that too. I didn't know Darnold threw 4 picks till after the game, and they were still in it, which is crazy. They still had a chance to win.
Yes, bro. They had a long field goal to win it, and they missed it. But
that was two of the better teams in the league right now that are playing at a high level. Division game, those always, I feel like, are always tight games, and it really was. So, I mean, the Rams they're rolling. Seahawks are still a good team. But that was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
Who do you think is gonna, who you got winning MVP right now?
Bro, who I think is gonna win, or who I want to win?
Who do you think is gonna win? Like, who would you say is the front runner right now?
The thing is, you want to say Stafford, but like, I want JT to win it. I want a non-quarterback to win it. It's like time, my bro. It's like the Heisman, the MVPs. Like, they always hand it out to quarterbacks, bro. Like, for example, college. You see Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. Have you seen his highlights?
Yeah, they're nuts. That fucking run he had was
crazy. Bro,
how's
he? I checked it like 2. Bro, he needs to be Heisman favorite, bro. He's insane. Like, I'm like, bro, how's he not? But he's a running back, so it's like, bro. It's just, I'm sick of tired of these quarterbacks, which, unless you have an OD year, like, okay, yeah. But like, it's not a quarterback award. They have quarterback awards, I feel like. Or they should make one,
Yeah.
Like, bro. How do you feel about that? Quarterback winning it every year, or almost every year?
I don't like it. I don't think anyone likes it but the quarterbacks. We all know quarterback is probably the most important position on the team. But I feel like if a player is having an OD year, like just nasty, like there's no quarterback that's really like separated, like had a crazy year too. I mean, you got to give it to the non-quarterback. All right, let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture. I feel like it's a little different than the AFC. NFC only has two lost teams, Eagles and Rams. Bears obviously are one of the top of the North now after we fell to the Eagles. Bucs at obviously still ahead of their division. I feel like the Panthers, I mean, they've been playing pretty well. I watched the end of that. Who they play? It was the Falcons. It was a crazy game. Went to overtime. But yeah, Seahawks 7-3 in the wild card right now after losing to the Rams. Who do you think? What are your thoughts on this NFC playoff picture?
I mean, if you show me this preseason, the surprise to me would be, I mean, the Bears is like, they have a good team. The new head coach, he was with you, great offensive coordinator. So I wouldn't be super surprised about the Bears. I'd be surprised that you guys are at 6-4 and third in the NFC North, and that the Panthers are on the bubble. That would be like the most surprising thing to me looking at this right now. And I guess that the Cowboys are 4-5-1, but like, you never know with the Cowboys. But like, really, you guys and the Panthers being where you guys are at, I thought you guys would be much, not much, but like, but maybe first in the NFC North, and the Panthers being 6-5 on the bubble, one game behind you guys is impressive. But those are the two ones that stand out to me. And the Niners being 7-4, all the injuries they have had, is impressive as well, I would say. What about you?
I feel the Niners is the one team looking at this that's kind of been under the radar. Like, no one's really talking about that.
Under the radar, getting like wins, just like just gritty wins. Yeah, gritty wins. Like, players going down after the season. Bosa, Fred Warner. Like, I don't know who else is down, but like, people are going down.
Like for the Niners,
Purdy was
creep up
down
on
for a
you.
minute. Yeah. They're just getting it done, man.
Yeah, I mean, other than that,
Yeah.
that's the
Mhm.
NFC. I feel like I feel like the NFC is going to come down to the last 2 weeks. Last week, which is going to be, I know that NFL loves that. The fans are going to be excited. I mean, like I said, I think that's what makes NFL so great is every week matters. There's never a game that like, oh, well, we can take this one easy. Like you can lose any week, and each week it just gets more exciting because more and more is on the line. So.
Mhm.
Chiefs
Yeah.
at Broncos. I didn't watch that game because I was getting ready for my game, but I saw the score a little bit as I was warming up, and then obviously as the game ended, I think I had who did I have winning this game last week?
We both said Chiefs.
Yeah, I think
Even
we both
though
said
against my
Chiefs.
better judgment, I said Chiefs. I just didn't think they were going to lose again. But I just Ben said the Broncos are going to be good this year from before the season started.
Broncos, that has been your team. You said they
Just
were
like
the
my high
sleeper
IQ,
team.
like just
High IQ. Okay, I digress. But
mm.
Broncos was your team. By the way, is 122 a high IQ score? I don't know.
Superior.
That's what he scored on his low IQ test.
The weight.
Chiefs lose. They drop to 5-5, so they're at 500 now. When's the last time we saw the Chiefs with 5 losses? I don't remember. When's the last time we saw the Chiefs at 5-5? I don't remember. I feel like that was Alex Smith. Even like before that was the last time they were that. So, would you consider the Chiefs out of it right now?
No. I guess who they're playing. I know they play Broncos, Chargers again, tough games, but like the wild card position is still available, and I promise you, they get in the playoffs, they're going to turn it up. They've done it before. You would not. Any team is not going to want to see the Chiefs in playoffs. I promise you. Like that's the last team you want to see in the wild card round is the Chiefs. But they could easily sneak in the wild card. Not easily, but like they still have a chance. It's not over. It's never over till it's over. I promise you.
Like I said, I don't think the Chiefs are out of it until they're officially out of the playoffs. Because I promise you, if the Chiefs make the playoffs, I don't think any of those AFC teams really are going to be thrilled to play the Chiefs, just because of their winning history, their quarterback, their head coach, their defense is always solid. So that's a team that I feel like them, the Bills, 2 teams in the AFC that you probably really don't want to play, no matter what's happening with them at their current state because of their quarterback, their winning history, their head coaches. Those are 2 teams that I like in the AFC always. But AFC is loaded. I feel like they got some really good teams. I feel like 2 or 3 really good teams. So
yeah, they do. I mean, shit. It's gonna be interesting to see how it shakes out at the end of the year. It always gets tight. There's always a few teams where this game matters. The last game, it matters. Always. Or like one team needs another team to lose or win. It gets crazy. Looking at this week, you guys have the Giants at home. I'm gonna be there. The whole family's gonna be there. I need you guys to lock in and get this win. I do not want to leave that stadium sad, depressed. I know you guys don't want either. I know you guys got this. Take them serious. They ain't no cakewalk. They played the Packers tough. I'm sure you saw. So just I'm sure you guys will fucking lock in. I need you guys to lock in here.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Like you said, the Giants. I watched the game versus the Packers while I was at the hotel before we left to the game. And obviously, I'm rooting for the Giants because Packers in the division. I'm like, damn, this game is close. The running back was toting that shit on the Giants. Jameson was throwing it. Their defense was playing well. I'm like, damn, we got them next week. Like, we gotta be ready. Like, I don't care who's in at quarterback for the Giants. Like, their defense is getting after it. They got playmakers on offense. Even without Malik, like they still got some guys. So we gotta lock in, man. Another week for us. I feel like we haven't dropped 2 games in a row in a while since I've been here. So it's been a long time since we've done that. So it's a big one for us. A chance for us to get back on track before we play another good team in the Packers on Thanksgiving with 4 days of rest. So this is gonna be a big one for us. Family in town. You're in town. How long are you staying, by the way?
A week.
So you're not gonna be at the Thanksgiving. Wait.
Yeah.
You are. You leave after Thanksgiving?
Saturday, yeah.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be must win. I feel like every game for us at this point is must win, but this is an NFC opponent. It's for us to get back on track. So this is a big one for us.
Mm-hmm.
Colts at Chiefs. That's another big game coming up.
Yeah.
Who do you think has, not more to prove, but Who needs this game more, you think?
Okay, well, obviously the Chiefs need it more, but at the end of the day, the Colts are fighting for first round bye, which is also important, and home field advantage. So it's both important games, but the Chiefs obviously are fighting for survival. The Colts are fighting for placement. So definitely Chiefs need it more, but I do think the Colts are going to win it. I just feel like they're just playing too well right now. Chiefs haven't been playing well. So, and then when you're losing games, there's a what you want to call it? There's the recipe to beat you. Like the teams have the blueprint. Like so, they already have the blueprint of 5 games, 5 losses. Like I feel like it's easier. It's a copycat league, so it gets harder to win once people see how to beat you. So I mean, I got the Colts. Who do you got?
I got the Chiefs. I know I said that last week, but I do got the Chiefs this week just because
You love the Chiefs, bro.
I don't love the Chiefs. I
you
just
glaze
know
them.
they got a winning history. They know how to win games. Although you might say they don't know how to win games this year.
Mm-hmm.
They've known how to win games for the past, I don't know, 7 years, however long Patrick's been there.
Yeah, keep glazing.
And the reason why I say the Chiefs is because of this. They have a good run defense.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I played them.
Keep blazing. Yep.
The Colts have a good run. They like to run the ball. JT's been on fire. I think they're going to put all the eggs in one basket. They're going to try to stop the run. They're going to do everything they can to make Daniel Jones throw it. And if Daniel Jones beats them with his arm, then the Colts have a good chance of winning it. But I think it starts with JT. You got to stop him. And I think the Chiefs are going to do everything they can to stop JT. And they might. Spags is a good coach, good DC. Like, he might have some up his sleeve for the Colts. I'll just say that.
Okay. We'll stop it there. It's enough. This is the last game we're going to preview here. We got the Buccaneers, another big game. Buccaneers at the Rams. Rams are hot. Buccaneers just come off a loss against the Bills, which is also a good team. This might mean a lot when it comes to the NFC. I mean, I guess the Buccaneers. I mean, the Panthers are. Wait, are the Panthers 6-5? The Panthers are 6-5, right? Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, this is big for the Bucs. Oh yeah, it's almost yeah. So Buccaneers are fighting for the division. Low key, Rams are fighting for the division as well and placement. So it's another big game. 2 heavy hitters. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I just think they're hot. I trust what they got going over there. I just feel like they're working out. Like I got the Rams, man.
See, I'm like devil's advocate. I'm going Buccaneers. I just, why go Bucs? I don't know. I just feel like
you just feel it.
But yeah, I just feel that the Bucs aren't a bad team.
They're not.
We all
they're
know
not.
that.
Yeah.
The Rams are a good team. They're on fire. They just came off a big win versus the Seahawks. They might come off a little bit of a high after being the Seahawks. So Bucs just lost to the Bills, but it was a high scoring. They put up points, so if they can put up those type points versus the Rams. Bucs, their defense. They got guys on defense. They got a good coach that coaches that defense. So I'm just gonna go Bucs. You're going Rams. I'm going Bucs. I could say the easiest thing and go, I got Rams.
It's not easy. It's not.
It
easy,
is.
Bro.
It's easy to say
it's
Rams.
Not the easy,
it's hard
bro.
to say Bucs.
The Buccaneers are a good team, bro. It's not easy to say, bro. It's like, Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's the St. Brown Brothers. We're back with another episode. Today we got a very special guest. Probably one of the most intimidating guests that we've ever had on the show. Pittsburgh Steelers tight end, Darnell Washington, Georgia's very own. Appreciate you coming on the show, man. Congrats on the dub. We got to talk about that run you had. Oh, my God. Like, I seen it right when it happened. I'm like, nah, that's – them angry runs, that little award that he gives out, he's getting that off rip. I don't care who else plays. Like, walk me through that run.
Man, first and foremost, just want to say, appreciate y'all just for having me. But, just walking through the run, I ended up having, over top shallow, picking for DK and whatnot. But I ended up getting it. I'm like, oh, snap. And, when I caught it, I looked, from the periph, I saw a linebacker. And, I just like, man, let me just go back to my high school days, man, to give him a stiff arm, and
Right.
I saw Geno Stone next. I'm like, I thought about jumping, and I like, nah, he ain't going low. So I'm like, I'm going to just lower the shoulder, just continue on down the sideline. And then DJ Turner, you just try to punch the ball out, and, I just,
Right.
finish the run.
Wait, so when you catch the ball and you see DB bodies, like, what goes through your head instantly?
Man, it's one or two things. I'm either drop the shoulder or try to go high. So that's it.
Because there was another play where you hurdled like 2 dudes that same game. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, facts, man. You know, I just, you know, it was 3rd and 21. And I was just like, I turned, I said, man, I see 2, 3. I'm like, out of 2 or 3, somebody going low. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just, I was like, I'm gonna just hope for the best, man. That's what it is.
How much do you weigh?
Yeah, bro, I gotta ask, bro, because we looked it up.
The internet
Yeah.
says 260. I'm
Bruh.
like, he's not 260, bro.
Yeah, bro, we looked it up. Like, no way.
I ain't finna cap to y'all. I ain't weighing myself in a minute, but
Bro, what do you
know,
mean? You got weigh-ins every week.
Look.
Yeah.
Look,
He trying to get away. I ain't weighing myself in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I'm 311.
I knew it.
I
I'm
knew
looking
it,
at
bro.
running like there's no way.
Bro,
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, because I looked it up and it said 6'7", 275. I'm like, bro, he looks bigger than Jimmy Graham because I play with Jimmy Graham. He's 6'7", 260 something. I'm like, he looks bigger than Jimmy Graham. I'm like, unless I'm tripping, like, bro. I'm like, yeah, no way. Bro, that's crazy.
I'm 311. Yeah, a DB tackling you is unheard. Like that's like us passing it to fucking Panay. Like that's crazy, bro.
You know what's funny? He's like, I ain't with myself in a minute. I ain't gonna cap. 311.
Yeah. 311, man.
That's crazy.
Do you think like you're one of the hardest guys to take down in the league right now? Like one of the hardest guys to tackle? I feel like you're up there.
I mean,
come on, bro. You can say. Come on, speak with your chest.
Yeah, bro, like, nobody's tackling you besides a fucking like. You need 2 guys if you're not a backer or a D line. I feel like.
No, I feel like I'm in the conversation. I feel like it's some stuff to work on and just my yak.
Right.
But I feel like once I improve in that, then we'd have talked.
Bro, tight ends are big and run fast. Like are so hard to bring down. I feel like once you guys get past the linebackers, bro, it's like if I was a DB, I'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm going ankles every time. That's it. That's it. There's no other option.
You played with my teammate Dom Lovett.
Yeah. No. He came in after. Like I just took off and then he came in.
What about Meeks?
Yeah. I play with Meeks. With Meeks. He funny dude, bro. Meeks.
He's hilarious, bro. That dude don't stop talking. I love him.
Yeah, he funny, but he came in. He came in. He was a young pup, and he don't stop talking.
So obviously you were in the game. I seen it after on my phone. I'm like, that shit was crazy. They said Jalen Ramsey got kicked out. He punched Jamar. I'm like, why did he punch him? And then I see later he got spit on. I'm like, damn. Did you see him get spit on? Were you on the sideline?
Nah, yeah, I for sure was on the sideline. From the angle, from the sideline, and that was like middle of the field. Like you don't see the spit,
right?
But like you just see everybody scuffling, and bro, that game took like just that whole altercation probably took like 10 minutes just to calm down. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get back in the game. I'm trying to hurry up. I'm trying to go to the crib. I'm like, start watching the night games or whatnot, and we just on the bench. We like, damn, it's like they just been going back and forth, for a minute, and then whatnot. And I was just like, I don't know what went down, what took place, but J Ram, he out. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And then I saw Chase still in the game. I'm like, so it's not like both, like both players or whatnot. But I guess it was, it was just 5 or whatnot. But
somebody's getting punched every week now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, it was me last week. Now this week is Jay.
What happened with that?
He said, what happened with that? I low-key hit him before, like 2 plays before that, but I didn't really mean to hit him. Like I hit him and I hit him in the face on accident. Then he popped me 2 plays later. But it is what it is.
I feel like the AFC North always has like some intense shit going on, especially like Bengals Steelers, bro. Like like Juju was there. Vontae's birthday was on the Bengals, but they always got like when you guys play the Bengals, it's like you guys just hate each other, huh? Like it's like I know it's division, like division teams hate each other in general, but I feel like it's just like a little different in the AFC North. Like, is it?
No, yeah. No, my fault to cut you off, but facts, man. Just playing with them, and the first time, they ended up beating us or whatnot, and Mike T, the whole week he was just like, we got to bounce back, and it's a get back week, because we just came off, the L before that, so we ain't had no choice but to go out there and just be physical and dominate or whatnot. So the whole week, he's putting that in our head. And not only that, it's AFC North football. So, y'all know, y'all play, so it is what it is. So, that's it pretty
Who's
much.
the biggest team, the biggest rivalry? Is you and the Ravens, right? By far, right?
Yeah, personally, I'll say yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think so because they were better teams for most,
Yeah,
for a long time.
yeah.
They're the better teams. I feel like the Bengals and Browns weren't good for a minute. They were like, okay, But
Yeah.
talking about Mike T, he's a great coach. I think he's the longest tenured head coach in the league right now. What do you feel like he brings out of the team as a head coach? Like, how has he been able to stay a head coach this long in a league that fires coaches so quick? Like, how's he been able to stay? Obviously, winning games, but other than winning games, what does he bring? As a head coach that allows him to be a good coach and keep him in the league.
First thing that I noticed, off the bat, my rookie year, I was dealing with just body issues like knee problems or whatnot. And not only that, like he, to me, he's a player coach. Like, everybody gonna say that, but he really is. You to go talk to him. Like me, I'm comfortable. Like, I'm not saying I wasn't comfortable with Kirby, in college or whatnot, but with me, like if I'm dealing with some, like me in college, I ain't go talk to Kirby. Like, but if I'm dealing with something now, like I had to go talk to my T. Like I'm just comfortable with opening up to him and just telling him what it is and like whatnot. But that's just me. Like I'm a small circle dude. I don't really like talk to a lot of people or whatnot. But um, to me, so it's just off the bat, just knowing like he care and things like that, and to me he's really relatable, and I mean not only that, he been positive on winning and losing for a long time, but um, I feel like to me those probably the two main things for a head coach, and he's been sticking around for a minute, so. And not only that, I mean, he's a competitor. He let it compete. I don't know. To me, he just check all the boxes.
I mean, I feel like I've seen hella clips of Mike Tomlin in the press, in his pressers, whatever.
It's been popcorn, but you can't have popcorn. We're still squirreling those nuts.
The strength of our pack is the pack. Because, man, we love being in the kitchen. And AFC North ball is in the kitchen. It's a fine line between, drinking wine and squashing grapes.
What's the funniest, not even maybe thing he said, but just Mike Tomlin moment that you've seen being around him?
The funniest thing that I saw. So in camp, rookie shows or whatnot, somebody brought a comedian in, and
Wait, hold on. A rookie brought a comedian in?
yeah, so just like the rookie still performed and all that,
Oh,
but
okay.
just like at the
Yeah,
end,
okay, yeah.
All together
and
or one player?
No, he's saying I think he meant the Steelers brought a comedian in, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like like after all the rookie go,
Yeah,
just I guess it's just to everybody get a laugh, and
Uh-huh.
so I'm not sure if y'all familiar with it, but Mike T he'll be like, cut your eyelids off, don't blink, and stuff like that. So like just like how the comedian did the whole thing, just reusing his words, and then at the end they end up having a staring contest, and I'm just saying that like, what the hell going on? Because like I'm like, can't everybody's trying to leave, but this like the comedian he's so damn funny. I forgot who it was too. He like I think he's based out of Atlanta, but but at the end of the day, like he just like how he was just like pretending to be Mike T or whatnot and all that, and Mike T just out laughing and whatnot, and I just felt like that moment with Mike T and just seeing him laughing with the team and participating in it and all that, and felt like that to me that was pretty cool and funny.
Yeah. I feel like he does a good job of keeping stuff. Like I feel like a lot of stuff that goes on in Pittsburgh, a lot of the like bad stuff you can say, quote unquote, stays in the building. Like you would never know what's going on unless you play for the Steelers. Like I've had a few teammates I played in Pittsburgh, and they were telling me stuff. I'm like, damn, like I would have never knew that unless you told me, unless someone on the Steelers knows. Like he does a great job, I feel like, keeping everything in house.
Yeah. That's one thing about him. That's why I just felt like he's a trustable guy. just because keep everything in house and whatnot. And when it comes to coaching, he gonna do his coaching. He gonna get on you, put you on the big screen, team meeting, embarrass you or whatnot. But at the end of the day, we all chasing one thing. So.
Right.
Hey, I gotta address the elephant in the room. But what's that on your wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, them
Airsoft guns? Those airsoft guns?
nah, yeah, airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you like hunting? You must like hunting. Like it has to be the only answer.
I mean,
there's no hunting.
You're
from Vegas, right?
Just say yeah.
Yeah. Born and raised Vegas.
You like hunting?
Yeah. Hunting, hog hunting.
Anyways, I digress. I know Mike T is happy to have Aaron Rodgers there. I know the Steelers are. I know you probably are. What's it like to have Aaron Rodgers there? I know you played with a lot of different quarterbacks while you were with the Steelers, but what's it like having Aaron? I play with him as well, so I kind of know. But like, tell the people like what's it like, having him throw you the ball.
Yeah. So I don't know your experience with him, but with mine, to me, he's he know all the ins and outs. He studied, he watched film, so just the knowledge of the game for him, and that's the first thing that sticks out to me, and just him believing in me. Just me, like just my whole path. Most quarterbacks, I ain't gonna say that they ain't believe in me, or like give me no shot, but like him, like he'll come up to me and be like, like I trust you and things like that. So like that just build confidence as me, as a player or whatnot. So with that whole thing, and he. Like when we run our routes on the air or whatnot, during practice, he'll tell me like, run this route like this. Just
he
the
does.
coaching portion.
He does do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like he just helps me in the long run, and just so on Sundays, everything, the timing and whatever, everything, just perfection and all that good stuff. So to me, he's I look up to him, and everybody know. Future gold jacket guys. So I feel like that's always good to have on the team, and on or off the field is always to have on the team. So
facts,
right. Besides Rodgers, obviously you guys signed this offseason DK Metcalf, one of the most like freakish dudes like you in the league at receiver. What has it been like playing with him, being with him? Like I've got to meet him a few times. Awesome dude, but I've never played with him. Like, what's it like playing with DK? Because I know you've seen him. You've seen the chase down videos. You've seen everything. Like, the dude's a freak.
Yeah. So when we first got on, I didn't know what to expect. Like I'm outside looking in, just like y'all. So, but then like when we got him, or like when he came or whatever. At first, he was quiet. I feel like that's everybody. Quiet or whatnot. But then he started opening up, and you start seeing the goofy side of him, and he cracking joke. He locker room guy. So, but just on the field with him, it's funny because every week he get it. Like he just with somebody. It'll be a D lineman. I'm like, bro, you not even going to like he not guarding you. Like how you like? I don't know how that like get started, but. He's always chirping, which is fun. Like me, I'm quiet. Like I'm a quiet dude on the field for the most part. But just seeing other guys get into it on the field with me, like I think it's funny. Like just talking back and forth,
right,
or whatnot. But it's fun having him, on the team and just seeing him, out there. His route running is crazy because like I just be seeing him running and cutting, and I'm like, okay. And then I go try to do it. My knee. No, sir. I be trying out like, man, hell no.
I feel like he be moving for his size
too. Yeah, he be. I'm like, damn, bro. He really freaky. Like, pause, but
pause. He freaky pause.
But the Vikings game, he opened up. I said, oh hell no. I'm on the field. I'm like. He gone. I just went like this.
Yeah.
Get ready for field goal, protection or whatnot. But yeah, it's crazy seeing him play, live.
Yeah, facts. I want to take it back though to when you were a kid. I saw in an interview that your mom didn't want to let you play football when you were a kid because she didn't want you to get hurt, which is crazy. I don't know if you were a big kid though. I'm thinking like you were probably one of the bigger kids. I don't know if you got a crazy growth spurt or not, but like you probably been a kid hurting kids. So, but you played soccer and basketball, right? What was that like?
Yeah. It was cool, soccer. I was decent.
You a goalie?
I played goalie for 2 games, but mainly I played defender. So I was
Okay.
pretty much not goalie,
Yeah.
I was decent. I ain't gonna
Okay.
say I was all that,
Yeah.
but basketball, I was a lot better.
Decent. Huh?
Yeah, I was decent.
Yeah.
I was
Dunking on
decent.
folks. Like,
How old?
But yeah, no, basketball was good fun, man. I just hated the running. Like when your coach say this is a team and all that suicides, I'll be ready to walk out the gym. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be ready to walk out the gym. Actually, I did a couple of times. I like quit. I think my junior year of high school, I probably quit the team like 4 times throughout the year. I'm like, I walked out the gym 4 times. I'm like, yeah, man, y'all got it, bro. But then, a week later, I'm back on the team and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I just hated the running, man, growing up. But it was fun though.
so you didn't play football. You didn't play football growing up. You played basketball and soccer.
Yeah, and then, yeah, and then I started playing football middle school. So like
So
sixth grade.
your mom let you play till you got to middle school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that summer. So really fifth grade though, really fifth grade. So elementary, I got a 1 year there, but then middle school, high school and college. And
Right. What position did you start off playing when you first started playing football?
bro, I have no clue, but I like,
CTE.
hey,
I'm
nah,
kidding.
but I started off at receiver, and then we was playing in like the best team in the league at the time, and like the coach was like, "How can we get on the ball?" Like we literally couldn't throw the ball. So coach said, "Line him up at running back and just give it to him." So I ended up breaking for like 20, 30, and then from there I switched to running back for that season. Next year left tackle. Next year receiver.
You was playing
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. So, but mainly, receiver DN. I also play, defensive side of the ball. DN my whole life. That's the only position I played on defense. But offense, just receiver, running back, left tackle. So
How big were you in high school?
I want to say I was walking in.
'Cause I seen your highlights. They're showing them right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I want to say my freshman year, I probably walked in the doors probably like 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", probably like 230.
Damn.
Give or take.
because like I'm looking at this, like I know Vegas has decent football. Like I know it's not one of the
Yeah.
shitty states,
Yeah.
but like you're making them look shitty. Or like, were you in a shit league? Like it's not. Did you play Bishop Gorman or no?
Nah, so I never got to play them in tackle football. 7-on-7, like the over the summer stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we ain't never got a chance. We never got a chance to play. We for sure would have played my senior year, but they got knocked out. Then we got knocked out. We was always on the other side of the bracket, so they ended up getting knocked out by a school called Liberty, and then we got knocked out by a school called Centennial. So we never really got to play.
Yeah.
So you went to Desert Pines, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I had a teammate in college that went to Desert Pines. Do you know of a guy named Randall Grimes?
Yeah, Randall.
That's crazy.
Yeah, small world. We actually never played together, but I ended up, because my freshman year I started off at a school called Basic, and then I ended up going to Desert Pines with Randall. And then like when I first got there, people was like, "Oh, you like you and Randall kind of similar." And I'm like, I don't know who that is at the time. Like I'm like, man, but now like he did go to SC and whatnot. I don't know how he is as a player or whatnot, but
that dude was hilarious. He talks a lot too. That shit was funny. What was your recruiting process like coming out of high school? Did you have hella offers?
yeah, I felt like I did. Well, yeah, I did.
I mean, you probably did.
humble guy.
Right.
Humble guy.
I try to be. I try to be. Nah, but everything really took off. I want to say the summer going into my junior year or something like that. I ended up going to a camp out there in Cali, the opening.
Right.
And when I left that, I just became like a 4-star and all that. And I didn't know. Like people came up to me during school. They're like, "Oh, you a 4-star?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh snap!" Like I didn't know all that. And then yeah, it just took off out of nowhere. Like it was crazy.
So what made you choose? What made you go to Georgia over
Notre Dame?
You had SC, UCLA,
we whooped
all the
ass
schools on
last
the
year.
West Coast, and you chose Georgia.
For me, I for sure, I ain't had no problem, leaving, far from Vegas. But for me, it was just really, I really just want to play SEC ball. So it really came down to Georgia, Bama. Other than SEC, it was like Miami, really. But I chose Georgia over those because I'm like, Georgia, at the time, they ain't win the natty. And, at the time, Bama was Bama powerhouse, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, Georgia, they close. Like, they close. So I'm like, I'm going to go with Georgia. And not only that, the tight end coach, I vibe with him. I fuck with him, the
Right.
most at the time. And I still do. But I was just like, winning the natty here would be crazier than, winning at Alabama. So.
And they probably threw you a bag too. So I mean, it all adds in. I get it. It all plays a factor. We get it. We know.
I
SEC,
wish.
We know how SEC moves. Like, I don't care what nobody tells me. Like, before NIL,
before
SEC,
bro.
Yeah, before NIL.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact. I don't want to name names, but Bama driving Hellcats, like, bro, my class, bro. I didn't get nothing on Notre Dame. I know that, like, bro.
It's all good though.
I ain't get nothing at Georgia.
It's fine.
It's okay. You gotta say that.
Georgia,
yeah, protect Georgia.
The G. Yeah. We get it. Like,
protect your national championship, bro.
Good alumni. Good alumni.
Yeah. But Georgia did pay hella players because the roster was stacked. So, like, you play with, I don't even want to name all of them, but, like, you probably know better than me. Brock Bowers, McConkey, George Pickens. Like, you play with hella players. I want to know because I play with Justin Fields. He played with hella good players too. But from his point of view, he told me Chase Young was the best player he's ever seen play, whatever, da-da-da. Who's, in your point of view, the best player on your guys' team, on the stacked roster?
Dang.
In your opinion. They're all your boys, so they won't see this, bro.
You played with Brock, too. I heard it. Jameer said Brock was crazy.
Yeah, that.
But sometimes players have a different opinion because they see in practice, like,
Yeah. I feel like, to me, personally, probably JC, Jalen Carter. Just because, like,
blown shit up.
Like, yeah, he
Pause.
like at the time when coaches say, like, players don't got no on and off switch, like, when he turned it on, it's crazy.
Yeah,
like he'll mess the whole practice up. Like, it'll be crazy.
Did you ever have to block him in practice? No, huh?
Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no. That was back when you were 260. Yeah, not blocking.
Yeah. I was, Nolan, Trayvon, Jermaine Johnson. Yeah, I was. But it was crazy, though.
So draft night, obviously you got drafted to Pittsburgh, but leading up to, I feel like, a lot of dudes or fans even watching, they think draft night is the best night ever. But to me, guys that have experienced it, I feel like if you don't go top 10, top 15, it's honestly not the best night because you're sitting around waiting, whether it's day 1, day 2, day 3. What was draft night like for you?
For me, it was stressful. Like, I didn't go where, expected to go, or even projected to go. First round, I ain't gonna cap. I didn't expect to go first round, so I knew I wasn't going first round personally. I thought I was going like mid second, maybe late second. Second round ended. At this time, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I thought I went to the combine. I thought I killed it. Had a one-hand snag, whatnot, push a sled, whatever. And so I'm like, the athletic ability is there. At least I think it is. And then I thought I killed the meetings, whatnot. But fast forward, third round, it's starting to close, whatnot. And then I get a call. I'm like, now I'm happy. I'm turned. I'm like, okay. But, it is what it is, but, I'm just still, grateful and thankful for all that. Just to be drafted, that's a blessing. But other than that, man, it was fun, just being around family, friends, whatnot, but I guess lots of emotions in the air. But
did you have a formal interview with the Steelers at the combine?
It was cool.
At the combine.
After the yeah. So I actually had a formal there, and then I had a top 30 there.
I never did the combine because it was COVID, so we didn't even have it. But I feel like a lot of people say the teams that drafted you don't even meet with. Like, I don't know if that's true. So I like to ask people. I always ask, like, did you actually meet with the team that drafted you? Like, I always want to know. What was your first impressions of Pittsburgh as a city? Because you're from Vegas, like you're from the West Coast. Like, I know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I was like, this junk look old. We in a little van or whatever. I'm like, oh hell no. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. If I had to change something, it'd be like, everything out here
Bro,
closed,
what?
earlier than
I
Vegas.
had to get
So
used to that too in
that,
Detroit. I get here,
yeah,
I'm like, I want to get some food at 9
yeah,
o'clock. Everything's closed. I'm like, what the like? I can't eat. Like, I don't have food in my refrigerator. I can't eat nothing. It's over with.
yeah. That's the only thing.
I feel that. So you've been in the league for 3 years now, or how many years?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Third year. Yeah.
Third year. Yeah. What was your welcome to NFL moment like when you first got like, damn, I'm in the league? Like, like what was your welcome to the moment, like to the NFL?
I would say TJ and Camp, but I'm gonna just go with Maxx Crosby, man. Even still now, just trying to block him, it's crazy because he's like one of those guys. Like he got so many moves in his bag, and like I'm trying to block him. He got me jumping off sides, and we played him in Vegas back at you feel me the crib.
Yeah.
So I'm like I can't hear. I'm trying to periph the ball. I know his get off fast.
Crazy.
So like,
Crazy.
So I'm like, I twitch. I said, okay. And then when I do, like he know like my angle and all that. So he just swim, tackle for loss. I'm like, oh my God. And I feel like that whole game was just, bad blocking by me. It's for sure going to be some of those games where it's like you're not going to do everything right or not even half the stuff right. But to me, I feel like that game I didn't do nothing right. It was just bad.
That's a tough guy.
You probably had hella family too at that game, huh? Okay.
Nah, not me. Not me. Actually, no, I cap. I probably had like 10.
Bro, he love the cap, huh? Damn.
Nah, I'm trying to, it's just the years mixed up because we ended up playing them again.
You had was your girl at the game if you have one or had one?
Was she? I want to say she was because I also got 3 kids, so and
Right.
they in school, so it's kind of hard for her to just go to away games or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but I want to say she was.
I always like to ask guys too, what do you like to spend your money on besides obviously stuff that you needed, take care of your body and stuff like that. What do you like to spend your money on?
Mm-hmm. To me, probably my biggest thing, if it's not like I'm not gonna say food or whatnot, it's just different for me because like I started young, so most of maybe
Your
my
whips?
car, maybe I don't know. I like
How many whips you
I
got?
don't
How many
really
whips you
buy
got?
like I don't really. I got 3 family card and
3 whips.
nah.
That man got 3 whips. Yeah. That second check, that second contract hits. You about to have like 8 whips. 8 whips. And you're from Vegas?
Baby.
Did you gamble like growing up in Vegas? No?
Nah.
Like what about when you turn 18?
Nah,
Like,
like
18 you can gamble? 21. Like you
21.
didn't gamble?
21.
I for the cap. I just got into gambling probably last off season. Like that was my first time walking into a casino, putting money on the table. But I only gamble like $200. Like once I lost 200, I'm out. But
it's a slippery slope. 1-800 if you need it.
Yeah. I feel like growing up in Vegas, like that's all I really know is like the strip, and like when I go, I'm at the strip. Like you grew up there, so for you it's different. It's like you probably don't even go to the strip when you live in Vegas, huh?
Nah, hell no.
That's crazy, man. That's all we know in Vegas is a strip, and there's a whole like community society outside of the strip that never goes. It's crazy.
Well, shit, Darnell, that's all we got, brother. Appreciate you hopping on, bro. Love watching you play. Love watching you throw dudes around. That shit is every time I watch you catch the ball, I'm like, this dude's about to throw somebody. Like, just be careful. But I appreciate you hopping on, bro. Good luck with the rest of the season. Stay healthy. You guys keep winning. I see you guys top of the AFC North right now, so keep winning, man. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode of the St. Brown Podcast. Thank you to Darnell Washington for talking with us, man. Awesome guest. Super humble dude. Background was insane, but that's him, man. Honestly, I didn't even peep until my brother said something. But shout out to him for coming on. That dude's a beast. Make sure you guys tune in each and every week. Thank you to guys that tune in, to everyone that tunes in. We'll have another awesome episode for you guys next week. That's it. Peace out.